How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have my Machinedramon deck problem for you guys. I know that Machinedramon gets a ton of support coming into the future, and maybe BT11 Machinedramon will be crazy, but don't let that stop you from playing Machinedramon in BT9. If you haven't played Machinedramon since EX1, you know a lot of things have changed. We have slowly gotten cards that have made the deck better and better, so I definitely recommend checking it out. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna start off with the babies, which are 4 Pagumons. As you'll see, this is just a full black base deck. We don't run the blue package. Well, it's nice to have when it creates crazy plays. I find that overall it's too inconsistent, and the Machinedramon deck is one that needs its pieces, and we don't need that crazy high roll. Pagumon is nice because we need to be able to cycle into new black Digimon, so it just seems like the best baby to go with. We do have a low rookie count. It's going to be 4 Hagurumons and 4 Chikurumons. Chikurumon is insane in security, and it's really nice, you know. As a rookie, if you have to play it on the baby, you just cycle it, and security is insane. The Haguru is really good because you can hard drop it, discard a machine, and draw 2 cards, which is really crucial as we need a lot of card draw. Having rookies is also nice because it lets us digivolve into our champions. We do run a low champion pool as well. We have 4 Guardramons and then 1 Shademon. The Shademon just helps to, again, have better security, and sometimes you just want to be able to digivolve into your level 5s, although you're not doing that play often. But the Guardramon Inheritable is so powerful that if you're ever able to have a Guardramon, you can digivolve into a 5 and attack. You probably should do that. So obviously our low end is pretty low because we're a Machinedramon deck, but this package is really nice. It helps us draw and cycle to find the pieces that we need. Now for the level 5s, we run a lot of level 5s. So I'm going to start with the level 5s that we run 2 of. We run 2 Megadramons, 2 Metal Tyrannomons, and then 2 Megadramons. So the Megadramon is really nice because it gives us blocker. This is better than Andromon because it gives blocker to anything, and you don't have to be a machine, and that's relevant. Metal Tyranno is good because we want to have our stack to have blocker. And, you know, to be useful with blocker, we need the reboot, so we have 2 Metal Tyrannos for that reboot. He also has a very nice When Digivolving effect. The other Machinedramon is new from BT9. He can When Digivolving pop a Tamer, and then gives us a nice inheritable to pop a Tamer or a level 3 as well. He's a bit expensive, but he's 8k, and if you have to Digivolve to proc your Guardramon effect, this is one of the best targets to do that. The Tamer hate is kind of nice, so it feels nice as a 2-of. Beyond that, we play a bunch of 1-of-5s. So we have 1 Metal Mamamon, 1 Andromon, 1 Megadramon. We have a Metal Greymon package with Metal Greymon, Metal Greymon, Metal Greymon. And then we have the Megadramon, Gigadramon DP package, as well as 1 Volcanodramon. So Metal Mamamon is nice. He has, again, a good When Digivolving effect. The inheritable comes up. The Andromon is also going to give us blocker and also has the When Digivolving effect. The Megadramon has a good on play to clear rookies, and secure attack plus and inheritable is really nice. For the Metal Greymons, the BT8 Metal Greymon is really nice addition to Machinedramon. If you haven't played Machinedramon since EX1 and you haven't been able to, you know, play with the Metal Greymon, it's really strong. Having your Machinedramon attack on suspended Digimon is bonkers, especially when you can give it Rush and Blitz now. Also a good When Digivolving effect. The other Metal Greymon gives us memory when you kill something, and the piercing is really nice as well. We run both the DP guys. One gives you DP on your turn, one on your opponent's turn. It's just nice to have those in the deck because there are matchups where you need the extra DP, so it's nice that you can pick them up if you need them. And then Volcano is maybe the worst one, but he situationally gives you secure attack +1, which is nice. As you can see, we run a ton of level 5 machines or cyborgs, but this is Machinedramon, and that's what you need to do, right? You can definitely mess around with the ratios if you prefer certain things that you want to have more of. These are the ratios that I use, and I like them. They're pretty solid. So those are level 5s. Again, so many level 5s. So many nice alt arts too. It's great to see the Machinedramon cyborgs get a bunch of alt arts. Very nice. Now for the level 6s, we run 4 Machinedramons. Obviously, this is a Machinedramon deck. And then we run 3 Chaosdramons. So I shouldn't have to explain how Machinedramon works. You know, we need to set up our trash. We want to play as many Machinedramons as possible because he's very strong. Once you have him set up on the board, depending on the inheritables that you gave him, he can be absolutely game winning. There's some matchups where decks just cannot answer Machinedramon and is very, very strong. The Chaosdramon is nice because you can Digivolve or Machinedramon for 1. You can use the effect to pop wide boards, which is really juicy. Or if you just have a level 5 and you don't have Machinedramon, you can still go into a Chaosdramon for 4, potentially pop 2 6Ks or less, which is still nice. At worst, you can pitch the extra Chaosdramons for things like the Hagurumon effect or the Guardramon. But obviously we want as many Machinedramons as possible, and the Chaos is really nice. We do play level 7s. It's gonna be the Omnimon. So if you guys don't know how this works, Omni can only Digivolve over the Chaosdramon, so you can't go with Machinedramon. But of course, if you have Machinedramon, you can go Chaos for 1 and then Omni after. So Chaos pops the white boards, and then Omni kills any one thing. So with this combination, you can potentially clear a full board, which is really nice. But beyond that, what makes the Omni really good is that when attacking, Omni can take back a level 6 to restand. And in the ideal stack, you have a Machinedramon that's become a Chaosdramon that's become an Omnimon. So you pass turn the Omni, you clear something. Omni say 15k level 7, which is hard to answer these days. In your turn, the Omnimon can attack. You can take back your Machinedramon to restand. Omni can attack, not once per turn, you take back the Chaos to restand. So essentially you get 3 attacks with Omnimon, and more importantly you get to recycle your Machinedramons, because as a Machinedramon deck you want to be able to play Machinedramon as many times as possible. So it's really nice because you get a bunch of damage, you have to recycle your level 6s, and then Omni is good because it just works really well with the Chaosdramon as you clear little guys with Chaos and then any big thing with the Omni. Also, the Omni is going to get blocker if you have the Megadramon that gives blocker to anything. So I like the Omnis. If you guys haven't tried it out, it's pretty cool. I do recommend it. So that's it for our Digimon. Now for Tamers, it's pretty simple. We run 2 ties because EC sucks, and then 2 of the little ties. So the memory setter is nice. We want to have memory so we can do our plays. You need at least 2 memory to always play Machinedramon. Extra 1000 DP on your opponent's turn is nice. You know, Machinedramon becomes a 12k blocker. Potentially more if you have, you know, more DP boost, which is very, very relevant. The little tie lets us restand our Digimon after you block. So for example, if you have Machinedramon that has blocker but no reboot, you can swing with it, you can block with another Digimon, tap the tie, restand Machinedramon, now you have Machinedramon with blocker. Or you have a Machinedramon with blocker reboot, and then you can essentially block multiple times, which is very, very nice, as Machinedramon is very tough to deal with for many decks, like I was saying. Now for options, we have 4 ultimate connections, 3 black memory boost, 2 attack of the heavy machine Digimon. So as you can see, our security is pretty good between the Chikurimons, the Shademons, all of these options, all the Tamers, and a bunch of Digimon that are 11 and 12k. Connection is the Machinedramon Classic, lets us cycle, get some memory, which is really nice. Black memory boost lets us find our pieces. We do run quite a bit of Digimon that cannot be picked up by black memory boost. But black memory boost is the way to go, as it can pick up your rookies and your Machinedramons at all times, which is the most crucial, right? Now, the attack of the heavy machine Digimon is a new option from BT9, and it's really powerful. In security, you can discard a machine to pop something of the machine's level or play cost, which is really nice because you can blow up sort of anything. But when you play it, you can discard a machine and then give your machines Blitz and Rush. It's one of the things that Machinedramon kind of needed, as it was a really slow deck to begin with. Now you can set up your pieces, but once you do, have an explosive turn, as you can, for example, come out with a Machinedramon that can attack an unsuspended stack, do security plus damage, just be a big blocker, and like instantly impact the board. So it's very, very nice. I know that some people would play more as a 2-off, but it gets clunky. You really only need 1 potentially, like 1 can be game winning in the right situation. So I think it's a good ratio for me. Machinedramon is super fun, and I can't wait to see how the deck will evolve and play once we get more upgrades. But for now, this is the BT9 version. If you guys haven't tried it, I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching.